Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Marnell. I'm very excited today. I am starting my very first little golden book journal. Yes, I've never made one. So I looked at a couple of videos on YouTube to see, how to do it. And I liked the way that Just Journaling with Possum Patty did it. She made this video 2 years ago. I will link it in my description box below and you can watch it. Her tutorial will definitely be better than mine. She did a really good job. But first of all, I do want to save the little golden foil here. So I can't remember on whose video I saw this trick, but you know how you get the price tags sometimes on the front of your book or even on the back, and when you tear it off, part of the book comes with it and it ruins the book. So she said that if you heat the price tag a little bit and then you can move it off, help it along with a little spatula, it works. And I have tried it numerous times. It works like a charm. Don't ever again just tear the price tag off. So I want to see if I can do it with this one, if I can get the foil off without tearing it and then use it somewhere in my book. I have to use my heat tool, so it's going to be noisy for a little bit. So you just want to heat up the foil and not too close because you don't want to burn it. Let's see if I can just kind of start it somewhere. And don't burn your fingers either. Okay. So you just need a little spot, and then as it heats up, as you can see, the tool just goes in there without tearing it, but you do need to heat the glue a little bit. And once it starts heating, it goes pretty fast. Don't force it, you will feel okay. I need a third hand. Okay, we have that side off, and now let's see if we can do this side. The trick is just to find a beginning spot. Okay, so yeah, be very careful not to burn your fingers. This is not a craft for kids, even though we're using a kid's book. So I'm going to put this in a book or underneath a heavy book, or maybe in my book press, and just straighten it out. So I was thinking I could maybe add it as a decoration on the edge of a page or even on a tag. You know, I just want to use it somewhere in the book because it's, you know, that's kind of little golden books, and that's what it's, the golden books are about. So then the next thing she did on just journaling with Possum Patty is you need to, as you can see, there's 2 staples in the golden books, and you need to pry those staples open. And I'm just going to use my spatula and then a flat screwdriver, flathead screwdriver. And again, be careful not to hurt yourself. It's okay. And it's just to open it up a little bit again, just to get your screwdriver in underneath. Okay, got it. These staples are particularly stubborn. And then just, if you get the screwdriver in there, it will easily come out. Okay, so there's the 2 staples. Throw it in the garbage immediately before you step on it, because that will be painful too. So now when you open the book, it just comes apart. So you have the front and the back cover, and then each golden book has 2 signatures in it. Usually, let's just take it apart, see where the glue, it's still stuck. Yeah, it's just the glue. Okay, so that's 1 signature, and that's the second one. And because I'm doing Eloise's Mother Goose, I'm not going to be stressed about putting all the pages back in the book, because I don't necessarily, there's no story, it's rhymes for kids. So, and I don't necessarily want to use all these pages. I do want a lot of writing space, so I'm going to use just a couple of them, and the rest I am going to cut the images out and use for tags and journaling cards. So the next step is to create a spine, because obviously now your book doesn't have a spine anymore, and I'm going to use a cereal box. And so first I'm going to sand this. Oh, I don't want that glue on there for sure. I'm going to sand it down before I cut it, just because it's easier. Once it has folds, it's harder to sand down, and it's very shiny on here. And I'm going to glue some fabric onto the spine, so I do want to make sure that the fabric has something to grip onto. And I'm just using a old nail file that I'm not using anymore for its original purpose. Now it's a crafting tool. It still works perfectly for pages. It might not for your manicure anymore. And just get rid of all of this dust and just wipe that down as well. I have a wet baby wipe here. So I want, let's see if I need to make this shorter. Yes, I do. So let's just do this. As you know, I don't like measuring. So that would be the height of my book, and I'm just gonna cut this down. Okay. Okay, kind of doesn't look straight, but so the next thing I need to do is I want to get rid of that too. I don't want that on there. It's glue from the cereal box. This is a very handy tool. I got this with my Cricut years ago. I'm pretty sure they would still be available. So what I want to do is I want a 2-inch spine, but as you can see the book here has this fold that I want to secure and make sure it doesn't fold anymore, because I do want to use the entire book, because then my pages would fit into my journal again. So I need 2 inches, and then to cover that fold there I need another inch. So it would be 2 inches for the spine and then 1 inch on each side. So I need 4-inch piece of cardboard. Just here I do need to measure even though I don't like measuring, but sometimes you have to do things even if you don't like it. Anyway, there. So I'm doing it a little different than Patty did on Journal with Possum, simply Journal with Possum Patty, or just Journal with Possum Patty. Anyways, you can watch her video and see how she did it. I just adjusted it a little bit. So I need the inch there and then 1 inch here, and the same on this side, and I'm just gonna draw a line so I know it is straight. Okay, and then because this is so thick, scoring won't work, so I am just going to fold it over. And then burnish it with my bone folder as much as I can. And then this one the same. Okay, so there's my spine. Now I need to attach the spine to the book. I am going to use some fabric tack just because it's sitting here, but you can use any wet glue. Mod Podge would work too. I use Mod Podge a lot of times when I'm attaching the spines, and even just because it's easy to paint on. You need to cover a big area, and I'm just going to spread the glue with my silicone spreader, and make sure that you have enough glue in that fold there. And then this is gonna go over all the way to that bend. And then I'm going to add glue on this side. Why is this? Mod Podge is obviously easy as well, because you can paint it on and you're not struggling with the air bubble inside the container of your glue like I am now. Put enough glue again in that crease there. Let me just see if I can get rid of this air bubble there. Okay. Maybe I'll put the lid on before there's another air bubble in there. And just spreading. And I think I need a little bit more glue up here. Just feel like it needs more glue. Okay. Then I'm going to attach it onto the box. Okay, and there's my spine. So I'm going to leave this. So because we have that there, the spine isn't flapping anymore. It can't bend over there. And I will cover that with fabric. If you keep, a lot of people cut the little golden book over here to open it up, but then the cover is smaller than your pages, and then they usually fold the pages in, and I didn't want to do that. And this way, the other advantage of this is if you add fabric, if you cut it away there, you had to add the fabric over here, and then it covered a lot of times the title of the book. But this way there's enough room to cover, add some fabric and not cover your title at all, which I like. Anyway, so I'm going to leave this to dry, and I am going to pick some pages next. Here's the pages from the book, and I want to decide which pages I want to keep. I'll get rid of that. I just can't see my eraser now. I definitely want the front page because it has the Mother Goose, Eloise Wilkin in it. It has the publication date, which is 1980. And so then, let's see, do I want this page? I do like that. I do like that. Little Jack Horner. That I might keep out. Let's see. I am going to need 5 signatures because I have a 2-inch spine. If I have a signature for every 1/4 inch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I am going to use almost all of the pages anyway. It looks like 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need one more. So yeah, I'm just gonna not use one page. So let's see. I'll use this one. And then I have, so then what I do with when I use a book cover, I cut a little bit off from the original page just because it always kind of peeks out once you change the binding. So I think I'm just going to do a teeny tiny bit. One. This way I know it fits inside the cover. It's not going to peek out. And if I do want to add some laces to it, I can easily do that. I need to clean this page. Just can't find my eraser. Okay, so the next thing is I need pages to go inside, and I have this vintage, it's a quilt pattern, and I thought that would be nice to use. It would just be something interesting. So maybe if I cut it over here, Maybe I'll do 2 of them. Okay. And then here. And I think what I'll do is I'll strengthen them maybe in the middle with some washi tape. Just so now I need to make them smaller. Okay. Don't know why this keeps clinging. I washed it because I thought maybe there's some glue stuck onto it, but it's not. That's not the problem. It keeps doing that. Okay, and then let's see the height. Okay, and then this one the same size. Do it this way because I know that is hopefully straight. Yep. Okay, and then I also have this beautiful, it's a drawer liner that you would put in your drawers. It's also vintage, found at the thrift store, so I'm thinking I would, because it's very big, it won't fit into my cutter. I will use my pencil and cut on the line. And maybe make 2 of these. More or less there. You can always make them smaller because then they will fit into my cutter. And because it's like wallpaper, it always wants to curl the way it's been sitting for years and years. So I will definitely put this in the book press tonight once I folded it and force it to stay flat. Okay. And this one will be a page. Okay, so we have that. So let's see what else I have. Picked out a couple of things. Oh, sorry, I just need to grab the things that I've picked out. Okay, there it is. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures, and I have 4 extra things in here. Let me see how many pages I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for this signature. I don't really like that. I think it's almost too bright. So I do want to make these. I know these are children's books, but I want to make them for an adult. So I don't want it to be too cutesy and too childlike. Okay, 5. Seems like I might have enough in here. That is from a Jack and Jill book. Enough pages for each signature. I will resize them and come back and show you how I've put them together, and then we'll go from there. I am back. I resized and cut all the pages, and we will put them in the cover. I just wanted to show you, if you take let me just move this over, a regular A4 page and fold it in half. I did these. They are not wide enough, so unless you have legal sized paper, which I have some, but I haven't colored them yet. I don't want white papers in here. You need to hinge them. So what I do for that is I cut one page a little bigger than my actual page, and you can okay, let me just do this first, and then the second one will be the same size as your page that you want to put in the book. This one, I'm just gonna make this one a little tiny bit smaller because I don't know, I need a new blade, I think. Okay, so you can, and then you just hinge it onto each other, and I just use some glue stick and then put it on one page and glue the second one on. Fold it over, and then you have that, but you can cover that up with lace or various pieces. You can also just hinge it with, you know, strips of paper and just put the strip in there, or you can use washi tape. There's numerous ways of doing this, but yeah, just note that if you haven't made a little golden book before, their pages are a little bit bigger than the normal sizes we would use. So let's quickly look at the pages and try to organize them. So this one I want to be this. I want to be my front page, be my first page, and then I don't think I want that next to it. Maybe the green, because the green goes well with the back one as well. And then maybe the lined paper and some of this blue color dyed paper. Yeah, so just make sure you don't glue it together when you close it like I just did. And we'll do that. And maybe I want, this is from Florilegium. Oops, no, that one won't work. This one, yes, this one will work. And maybe I want that in the middle. Then I need, oh there, let's use this. This is avocado dyed music papers. So then my first signature will be like this. And this might still change as I'm working through and adding things. Yes, I'm happy with that one. And then, so this one needs to go next to this, and I don't like this. So let's find something else. Maybe this. I'll just flip it over. And this. Maybe I'll put this one in here. Oh no, that's too busy. This and this. Yes, I do like that. So how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, but I will probably need more pages. 4. Some pink. Oh, this one I kept the flaps because I can make pockets of those, and maybe I'll do this. Yes, I do like that. Okay, that one, and then like I say, this might still change as I'm working through the journal. Let's do that. And then this. Okay. This one. I think I will keep like this, or maybe add it like this. I decided not to add the paper that I had, and these still needs to be reshaped, not to add the quilting pattern paper. It was just too fragile, and I'm just scared it's gonna tear and give away over time, so I'm not going to add that. I'll use that paper for collage or backgrounds on my tags and things. So for now we have signatures, we have a cover, and when we come back we'll work a little bit more on this little golden book, my very first one ever. So I hope this works out. Probably will make lots of mistakes along the way, but that's how we learn. Anyway, I hope to see you have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.